alphabet daughter, but there are a lot of...
Called CP squared has 51 minus degrees of freedom, making it...
On the way home, I got hungry, and I ate it.
We're Americans, and we only like competition, okay? I'm eating, and I'm reading a book, and this waitress comes up.
Don't you hate when you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water? Stupid penis. Stupid penis. Don't you hate when you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water? Stupid penis. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. Please check in penis at right count. Please check in penis at right count. Please check in penis at right count.
Don't you what I do and you're sitting on the toilet and you're penis hits the water? What I do and you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water.
Don't you hate it when you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water? Stupid penis. Don't you hate when you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water? Stupid penis. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. Stupid penis. Please check in penis at right counter. Please check in penis at right counter. Please check in penis at right counter. Don't you hate when you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water? Stupid penis. Stupid penis.
Don't you what I do and you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water?
My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. Stupid penis.
Don't you what I do and you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water?
Don't you hate it when you're sitting on the toilet and your penis hits the water? Please check in penis at right counter. Please check in penis at right counter. Please check in penis at right counter. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way. My penis keeps getting in the way.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, action bastard. Action Bastard, I need you! Action Bastard, I need you! Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second. Are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stupid. That's exactly what's going to happen today on this stream. It's effing funny stream. So we're going to be going over a lot of idiocracy, stupidity, but it's going to be in the funny fashion where we normally go over horrible idiocracies and we laugh at how stupid people's is, where we're going to be going over all the funny things that people have made, talking about funny subjects. So let's crack on and bring in our co-host. That's everybody's favorite.
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Yes, I guess you're right.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Hopefully not that right, but just
and I gotta ask, what that little intro you got? Why is it called dumb intro? I just noticed that.
I don't know why I called it that.
Well, because it's not a dumb intro. It's an awesome intro.
Yeah, but it's full of dumbness to some extent, I guess. I don't know.
That is true. It's got some stupidity.
Yeah,
in
so
it,
I think
but
that's why I called it. So, anyways, let's bring in our guests, and that's starting with the
Mama!
Oh, mama.
War never changes. And we are the Galactic Penguin Federation, NASA's enforcers. We rain fire on our enemies and fight hand-to-hand across the galaxy. We are ever seen, yet we are never seen in our fight for liberty. We will kick down any door and fight any secret societies.
I knew it. She's a lizard person.
My name, Commander 401. And this is how we handle our problems.
You gotta step up and beat that bully with a stick.
and with a large
yo.
I wouldn't touch them with a long pole.
And how's everybody doing? And now you can talk, Al. How's everybody doing?
A metric pole. Sorry, I hit a wrong button. I'm trying to.
It's okay.
That's okay.
I thought the app might be the reason why my audio sucks.
In case you didn't notice, I was so good slim at the beginning.
Yeah, I fiddled with the knobs and I fucked it up, so I'm sorry.
Ooh, fiddle with the knobs.
How's everybody doing?
Nice.
Good. It's okay. I caught
All right.
it. Good to hear. I'm glad y'all are
And
here.
it's not just a stick. It's a 40-foot tungsten rod falling from low Earth orbit.
Ooh.
Jeebus.
Ouch.
What was it called? The what of God? The rod of God? Is that what they
Rods
call
from
it?
God.
Yeah, there we go. Rods from God.
Yes.
Rods from God sounds like a porno. What sounds
God's rod.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it should be in cubits, though, not feet.
Earlier, I was watching a video by an ex-Mormon, and like I learned that they actually said that God came down in physical form and got Mary pregnant the regular way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how God would do it.
Well, yeah,
They probably reserve that for the temple, though, because they don't say that within the churches themselves.
No.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm sure.
It sounds.
I think because
more
of the
plausible
kids.
than other plans.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure while she was getting fucked by not her husband, she was yelling, "Oh God, oh God!" But that didn't mean that God
so he was
came
there
down.
somewhere. Mhm.
That's a possibility.
Did he try and sell you some special underwear, Brainless?
Yeah.
No.
The special underwear and the sheet with a hole in it, and never mind.
I will tell you, the special underwear is just for being a reminder to be chaste and not be, show your body, flaunt your body off. That's all it's for.
Oh, okay. I thought they made it
There's
out
nothing
of like
special about
burlap
it.
and.
But
burlap.
No, they're cotton. They're cotton.
Yeah, and they're cotton.
Okay. All right. I was under the impression it was like a torture device.
Mm.
No.
I also
Not at
learned
all.
that I'm an angel murderer. I learned that
really?
since I wanted to send Dog the link on the Twitters, and then I came across this in a post.
Yeah.
So I'm committed. I've
Talk about
committed
emotionally
angel
abusing
genocide.
your children. Oh my god.
No, I know it's fucking horrible to show this to a kid.
I've committed angel genocide.
Oh no.
I've killed.
How did you not know you were doing it, Brainless?
I've killed hordes of angels just this morning. Just this morning.
I'm surprised there's angels left. Seriously,
Yeah, exactly.
Is there a context for this that I should understand?
Yes.
One of those things I'm missing because I'm driving.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No.
You only listen. No,
Yeah,
but I came across an
that's
image
so
and it
funny.
says, "When you touch yourself, an angel dies," like a whole
Yeah.
pamphlet thingy.
we were taught that in Christian school here, or when I was younger.
It's like the going blind thing. That's just another thing they use to emotionally
Where do angels go?
Abuse
When
kids.
they die? There's a question for you.
They go to hell for torturing
anti-heaven.
people.
It's like the angels are all like having fun in heaven, and every time you get the job done, so to speak, one of them has to fall into hell. Is that how it works?
They just
Oh,
disappear.
oh,
They
think
just
about it. They
disappear.
have-
It's not getting the job done. It's about when you touch yourself.
Think
That's
about it
right.
in Little Nicky. They had
Okay.
the angels and they had the heaven and hell like mixers.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
how it
Okay.
came to be.
Okay.
I'm just
So
thinking like
if
the smell of burnt feathers doesn't sound good.
So if every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings, if I masturbate and come while I'm ringing a bell, does that mean an angel gets its wings as it gets it back down to
Interesting thought.
hell?
Are you saying you're
That's fun.
like tying a bell to your bell end? Is that what you're suggesting?
Yeah, totally. Sure.
Slim?
I mean, every once in a
Brainless
while,
brought us this strange
choke.
story.
Every once in a while, choke sex is okay. Never mind. Anyways, let's say
Who's in charge of these rules? Were these more
Nobody.
or these are for everybody?
Well, we
As they go
just
along.
went over Christian ideology with the angels.
Yeah.
So everybody say hello to the
These are
stop the
just
stupid
Christian rules. I am not familiar with a lot of these rules.
Hey, Ollie.
An Ollie man. We
The
have
Ollie
a demons
man.
of the orbs.
Hello, orb.
Hey, demon.
Is
Hey,
Hunter
how
Roll an asteroid
to?
in the chat? Yeah.
They're here, and I was about ready to just say hello to
They
them.
are
So
they
everybody
are
say hello to
they are
how.
a friend of mine from
Okay.
elsewhere.
Ah.
That's
All right.
Jeff,
Sorry?
So welcome, Jeff.
What?
We figured.
Yes, and if you hang out long enough, asteroid, you'll get blue. You'll turn blue.
You'll
If you
turn
don't know what
blue.
that means,
You won't be naked anymore.
Hey,
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
like that
we're-
choking sex that we talked about.
Yeah, you'll
I'm
turn
gonna
blue.
He'll turn blue.
You'll
scaring
turn
her
blue
away
if you
already.
don't know
I got
where to go to.
I
Putting on the
definitely think
Ritz.
you stayed
Never
this
mind.
long already, but you never know.
and there is
You never
I
know.
hope they-
told her
I
this
hope they
place
have.
was crazy.
And there's our mango. And for the heck
There's
of it,
mango?
I'm gonna
Mango.
and for the heck of it, because I feel like they're not going to join us, but I have to do this because they are here.
okay.
Stunning, plump, red, perfectly unscratched, and incredibly sweet mangoes.
And then there is.
That works.
And there is.
50.
And here is our
It's
channel sponsor.
True.
Yes. And of course, we have to play their commercial, promo, whatever it's called.
And my twin also just popped in.
I feel so bad for playing that every time, but I love it so
I
much.
know.
Yeah.
What is Skid selling exactly in that commercial? Like, I love it, but like, I never know what I'm supposed to buy.
Head injuries.
No, his body.
Glass cleaner.
Selling his body.
He's just selling his body.
Mari.
Okay.
Totally.
Good evening, Mari.
And morning to you. Hopefully you
Mari.
get enough of the caffeines. Although today is going to be an easy stream for us all. It's not going to be like yesterday where I literally was reading out the most horrible things in the world that I ever had to ever say out loud. Because I never would even think those thoughts. And then guess who this morning I found out fucking blocked me? What country blocked us?
Yeah, one of them was France. I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
But it
Yes,
was
yeah.
copyright and was not
No, I know.
because you said anything they disliked.
No, and it wasn't like the French.
It was only because you critiqued the video that was copyrighted in those countries.
Well, yeah, and over there in the Europes, there's a company that blah 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 is something that we played a little bit of, and they claimed it. But the reason why I didn't click,
then it's fucking France.
Yeah,
I wouldn't worry one bit.
No, and what they did is they I only got copyright claimed from like 8 different places, and when I looked at my statistics, none of those places I ever get watch views from. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave it in. Like, fuck you if France can't fucking in Belgium can't see our fucking
exactly. It's no worries. Yeah,
and it was like the province of something else too. It was like.
Sorry,
it was
when
probably
did I have
Monaco.
to do this?
You know what? You have no idea how many lurkers there are from Monaco, though.
Brainless, what the hell, dude?
No. My twin brought that on herself.
What? I didn't see it because I was trying to look at something else.
She does have a point.
Oh, for that you okay?
What happened?
Now,
I didn't.
You know what? Look at her. Look at Mari's last
it's
comment.
Just fucking 10 seconds.
But still.
I don't. What did I don't?
Mari
Okay, Shani
posted something at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock your time on timestamps. She put a certain person's name in the chat.
Yeah,
Just
and
mangoes?
a heart including.
No, not Mango,
No.
Mari. Further down, just past stupidity, between stupidity and Mango.
Yeah.
At 4 o'clock, you're around 4 o'clock, right there. He timed her out for that.
Oh my god. Okay, I didn't know we had a timing out. I can't see that on my side.
Seriously, brainless.
So
the man that brings up her channel every so often is timing. Seriously,
Every
dude, come on.
minute of the
because I
day,
love
he's
her.
obsessed with Johnny.
No,
Can
it's
somebody-
because I love
Hey,
annoying the fuck out of you.
Can somebody
Hey,
time out
website.
Brainless in the side chat?
Can't.
You
Think
can't
you're the only
time
one that
out
can do
mod.
that.
Damn it.
I'm a super mod.
So, anyways, hello, West Side Girl.
I think his
Just
super
gotta-
mustache needs to be taken away for this stream, just for that.
Oh,
Just make him a regular mod so he can't time anybody out.
But
Really?
Slim can't find where
Or
he can
or
do
I
that.
can just
so-
or I can just do this.
that seems like a terrible way to waste mod privileges.
So
No, he's still a mod.
As
He's
soon
just not a super mod. He can't time anybody out, but he's
Yeah,
still
it's
a
not a
mod.
super mod.
as soon as
You
it
may
freaking
baby
loads
Jesus
for me.
cry.
Hold on, no, I'm totally gonna
Yep.
do this as soon as it loads for me,
Okay.
which is gonna take
Okay.
fucking a hot second. And
There's
then
gotta
we'll
be-
get
there's gotta
on
be
to
some
the
punishment. I'm just saying.
then we've got the
No.
stuff.
Mari needed to be punished for that.
No,
Mari's
Mari
laughing.
made a good point, and it was well put.
No, dog. I don't love Shani. I love annoying the fuck out
Oh,
of you
that's
guys.
great, Mari. I'll have to go watch those,
Was the message
or whenever you get them
from
uploaded.
Shani?
But you're not timed out anymore.
No.
The timeout was like 10 seconds.
Okay, now we're gonna do
It
this.
doesn't matter how long it is. It's a matter that you put her in timeout. It's the action.
Okay, now
This
Brainless
is
got put in
tomorrow.
timeout.
Okay.
There
Now
we go.
Brainless
Tomorrow
is in
I'll ask
timeout.
my mom
Yeah,
for a clip that she filmed with her dog because it involves a turtle. So.
Okay, so you got timed out for 5 minutes, Brainless. Maybe that's what that package is that I have out in front of my door. I'm not sure. Maybe in a little minute I'll double check because I was like wondering why I had a package and I forgot. I thought Monday was gonna get here, but anyways, let me double check. And if it was here, then we'll talk about it. Thank you very much for sending that. I was expecting it Monday, but that's okay. Give me a second once we start getting into stuff, and I'll double check.
What day is it today? Is it not Monday today?
It's
Tuesday. How long have you been driving? How far have you driven?
Well,
driven
no, I guess
over
you're
the
right.
time zone.
I did sleep for a short time last night and then went straight back to work this morning.
My brain, for some reason, is thinking next Monday. But anyways, let's crack on.
All right. What is it? Is
yeah,
it more scorpions to eat?
Make Brainless gray like Shani's.
Fuck you! Who's that?
Make
That
Brainless
was
gray
Demons.
again. There we go.
Oh.
So let me double check in just a second there.
I
What side?
think timeout
And
is perfectly acceptable.
And I made him on
minutes
blue
is a
as of
long
right
time.
now. So
I don't think I know anyone who isn't a flurf that's been timed out for 5 minutes.
well, I had to punish.
So, like,
Oh, MC2's chat, man. If 33's on, boom, instant timeout.
Yeah.
I don't
All right,
think
so
I've
let's
been timed
crack
out.
on.
Mom, hereby, you get the privilege of having to deal with any links that need to be posted. Just so you know.
That's fine.
Well, that sounds really nice.
You may get-
saying
you'll-
you
you'll-
timed me out in MC Tunes chat. That's terrible. What have I ever done there?
Next Monday's your birthday. Okay.
No, I'm just saying,
we'll
is
say
Al,
happy
have you
birthday.
been on MC Tunes at all?
Yeah, I say hi to you, but it goes by so fast you probably don't even know.
Yeah, a 33 UC is not on there very often, but when he is, like just time him out, go for
Oh,
it.
that douche.
Just
That
time
douche.
him out.
He's the copy and paster, right? He's the copy and paster.
Yeah, he's copy and paste. He's like, hey, McToon,
He's
hey,
been-
you've got,
he's
I've
been here
gave
as
you the
well,
most
right?
views on your channel, McToon,
Yeah.
McToon. He's always doing that,
No,
bit, right?
He came over here a couple times, but he hasn't been here for like a year or something like that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because we don't respond to.
Well, and
One of
he
those on
doesn't
another
like
channel
how.
have the same 4 things they post over and over again. It's annoying as fuck.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what he does, and he doesn't like the way that we respond to him,
No,
and that's why
he
doesn't
does it
like
just
it.
to annoy. He trolls. That's all he does.
Yeah, and then we fuck with him, and he doesn't like when we fuck back.
We troll back.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, exactly. Similarly, we've been doing this
Well,
long
that's
enough,
just,
and I
you know,
and I actually looked this. I actually
Yes, there are
looked this
West Side,
up,
that was
and I actually look.
to get that out.
Yeah, there's definitely a couple that mom is. But mom's probably has
Yeah.
the most modding than the rest
It's
of us.
it's
But anyway,
annoying though because I want to post a chat. I'm like, I link. I'm like, oh crap, I'm not a mod. Damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just so
On
ingrained.
most channels I watch, I'm also a mod. So
Yeah.
Most of
I
them.
don't watch
I am
that
as
many
well.
live shits.
But
Well, you guys could be mods on my channel, I guess.
I don't know.
All right, so
I'm not
anyways,
on a lot of channels.
Hmm.
Or I just ignore everyone. I do my job.
On your channel?
yeah, yeah.
Well, the thing
No,
is,
I'm
like,
not on a lot of
others-
channels.
others-
I leave it
the-
for others to kick people off.
the place
Yeah.
I'm most active as a mod is on when I'm watching one of Mango's streams, because there's so many people there that aren't, because here everybody's a mod, so basically everybody can say whatever the fuck they want. On Mango stream it isn't, so it's
Oh, because
quite
everyone
awesome
hates Shani, and
that-
you have to get rid of them ones, don't you? All the Shani
that-
haters.
that a chat needs to be accepted for calling somebody a dumbass or
Yeah,
shit
no,
like that.
literally, it's just saying like dick, pussy, or something, and then you have to just click on yes, allow
Yeah, just
that
show or
freaking
hide.
thing.
There's some I will hide. It depends on the message. It's like I don't.
Yeah,
Oh,
but most
yeah,
of the
but-
time it's our friends that are saying like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, Shani's being a pussy," or "Fucking Rev is
If-
being
if it-
one," or
Yeah, if it's a name I recognize, it's just an instant accept. I'm not even reading it. I'm reading it afterwards.
If I'm on like the flat Earth ones or flat Earthers come over, you get some vile ones that come over.
Oh yeah,
I will,
yeah.
and they say crap.
That's
They will
different.
get hidden.
That's
I
different.
mean, I will
Yeah,
not
that's
show their
different.
stuff. I'll let somebody else do
But
it. I won't be a part
not
of that.
But not on freaking
Commander, you're really breaking
Mango's,
up.
Mango's
You
channel.
saying something, Commander?
No, I think
Is
it was
Commander
just
breaking
background
up?
noise. I think.
Oh, background. No.
So, anyways, and you're breaking up just a little bit there,
I'm
Al. But anyways,
sorry.
no worries. No, you're okay. You're okay.
It's okay.
You're okay. Anyways, let's crack on and let's start it off with "Eat My Ass," and this is another version of the song.
Eat
And
my
I don't
shorts.
know why. I don't know why I like these songs talking about eating ass so much. Wink, wink, nudge,
Gee,
nudge. If you
I
know what
don't know,
mean.
Slim.
But
I don't know why.
I'm not gonna kink shame myself here. Let's put it that way. Anyways,
That's not fun.
Yeah. So Mango's
Oh, there you
saying
go,
the filter is
Mango.
primarily on the channel to prevent doxing and slurs, because blah blah blah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why
That's
when
it.
we are
Yeah.
on there, we just let everybody who knows, like if we know who the person is, we're definitely just gonna click, like Brainless was saying. I will I will double check reading something just in case, to make sure that like it isn't out of there or
Yeah.
somebody isn't talking
Yeah.
shit or something, even if they are somebody that we know, because we have people that we know very intimately that sometimes get too drunk, get too high, or are half passed out, and they say weird things. So totally. Somebody let Alan, and then I'm going to start this.
Were you talking about yourself, Slim?
Totally, and that's what I was getting at. Hey, I haven't done that in like 2 years. That's another reason why I don't get too drunk and go on other people's streams.
Hey, I'm actually surprised that like I did actually I have fallen asleep on stream, but I've not been muted for snoring anymore.
Yes,
Like
you're getting better.
That has happened
Like
quite
that,
a bit in the past.
Like your deviated septum fixed, or
what?
Is that what happened?
The new
Did you have a
chair that he
deviated
sits in.
Just like
that got fixed?
No, I don't know, but like it's
He's always
apparently I'm not
tired.
snoring as much.
He spends most of his time killing angels over Shani.
You dog.
Yeah, he just thinks of that great.
I still have power here.
He wants to get into the he wants to get into that gray meat. Anyways, let's crack on. Because I have so much content to get.
You have just put images in all our heads that we will need therapy for.
You
No, of
ruiners.
course.
Trying to eat
And especially if you can think about her gray flaps flapping in the wind. Okay, I'm done. Well, let's crack on.
So you
That is
say.
unkind.
We'll believe you when you are done.
Yeah, when we get done with this, then you'll believe me. Anyways, here we go.
I wonder what you've been up to. You still have that gay style, and they say you sniff glue. But you fucking like to eat my ass tonight. Do you enjoy the rectal delight? Let's do some LSD. We can feel so free.
Yes, and we played this before, but I had to play it
Would you
again.
fucking like to eat my ass tonight? Do you enjoy the rectal delight? Let's do some LSD. We can feel so free.
and you know what the weird thing is about this?
What?
Like, have any of you noticed some of the YouTube things that I post in the music where it's like the actual old songs?
Yeah.
Like the lyrics
some
of
of them
those
are-
old
some of
songs
them
are
are.
not far off from shit like this.
No,
they're
no,
hiding
totally.
it a bit
There's-
more, but like
Yeah, there's a song called "Man Eater." That one, I'm not sure if that was what they meant.
Dude, there's a lot of
Are you talking the
1950s.
Hall & Oates song?
Yeah,
There's
I
a
think-
lot
yeah, it
of
was Hall
fucking
& Oates,
old
right?
school
Yeah,
songs that are
yeah,
fucking
I'm
sketch
not
as
saying
fuck.
that anybody's made it into anything, but I'm just like that one wouldn't be so that wouldn't be too hard to rework the lyrics on.
Oh, no, it wouldn't.
No, but there's a lot
Which
of
is
ones that
something that
already
I
have fucking
spend a
horrible
lot of
lyrics.
my time doing, but usually not for that reason. But maybe I'll be inspired.
Okay, all right, let's crack on.
Be fisted by some stranger, mister. I'd rather have my chocolate star eaten by my half sister. Would you fucking like to eat my ass tonight? Do you enjoy the rectal delight? Let's do some LSD. We can feel so good. Would you fucking like to eat my ass tonight? Do you enjoy the rectal delight? Let's do some LSD. We can feel so
fine. All right, there is that.
I don't know why, but the Palisades Park song went through my head listening to that.
I mean,
Sure,
It had
yeah,
that
these
kind of
songs
feel to
sound
me.
like the.
You gave me my ass.
Like, remember, every song sounded the same back then. Like, they had
Yeah.
the same. Like, I mean, they
But
didn't literally, but like there was a sound. would
Similar
come
Well, there's
in, and then
only-
everybody had the same sound all of a sudden. You
Well,
know?
it's
Like,
because
just-
back then they only had fucking 3 chords and a certain style that you could do it in.
I mean, it's because the only
And so,
instrument they had was a wash
literally
bucket
was-
and a broomstick with a string on it. So
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
your
I
that's your
get- I
stand-up
get it,
bass.
you know. This,
Bass
you know.
guitar.
You play one note.
But like that's what they're actually going back to, like everything
Yeah, I know they're
sounding
bringing
quite
back
similar
the,
and
Okay,
like,
all right.
what was it called? Bubblegum? Was it called Bubblegum Pop?
Bubblegum pop.
Yeah.
Or bubblegum rock. Bubblegum rock is what they used
Yeah,
to call it.
Bubblegum Rock. There was a few of these things that just like you could almost just change the
They
words
made it
and
very
play the same tune.
easy. They made it very easy to do that
Hmm.
style of rock and or roll back then. But anyways, let's crack on with
I used
the
to
shortest
listen to
scientist.
just the roll music.
Sure. I usually like the rock part of it, not the roll. But anyway,
I was into
I like it's a rock and or roll.
I really like the roll.
I like the rock hard talk.
I'm a
Never
professional
mind.
driver. Rocks.
So anyways,
So is this scientist like literally the shortest scientist? Or is it just like
No,
it's a really short
this-
debate?
the way that he said it was the worst way to put it. It's the shortest debate ever versus science versus
okay.
creationists. The shortest
Oh,
debate
it's
ever.
not.
Science versus
Okay.
creationists.
It's not about
So
Alright.
here we go.
physical stature. It's
No.
No.
Pause
It's about length of
Okay,
time.
okay. Yes,
Okay.
length of time. And then I'm going to boost it because for some reason
Or
he's
duration,
pretty
how you want to look at it.
quiet.
Same thing.
So, anyways, let's crack on with the beginning of it, and this is so amazing.
Immense amounts of time are required to deposit that, cement it into hard sandstone and shale, tilt it, erode it. Your minimum estimates is hundreds of millions of years.
Don, thank you for your talk so far. Number one, your assumption was naturalism,
Yes.
and your second assumption was uniformitarianism.
As all scientists around the world are.
Well, not all scientists. That would be a false statement, so it would.
Well, all scientists I'm aware of.
Really? So you've never read any creationist literature?
Oh, I've read them. I don't count them as scientists.
Ah, right, okay.
All right.
That's
Okay.
pretty much
It's a
it.
good Irish
I mean,
boy there.
like-
It's a good Irish boy.
Literally, yeah, no, there's no other scientists that are credible that think of creationism.
Nope.
So
No.
you're an
So
idiot.
if you are a creationist, right?
Yes.
If you are a creationist and you happen to be watching, you're in the vast minority of people watching this. Here's a suggestion to you. Just pretend the universe had age built into it so you can believe whatever the fuck you want and leave the rest of us alone.
Well, and
There
the
you
other
go.
thing is, we've talked about this. We've already
Okay,
talked about this.
You don't want to put Nathaniel Jeanson out of a job, do you? In Georgia Purdom, like those people need to
But-
earn a living.
Well, but they can do it through like if some of these idiots were smarter, they would actually take the right calculations and put them up to each other to make the Bible fit
Yeah.
evolution.
Yeah.
But they're
Do you
instead
think
of
they'd stretch time, like
well, there's no time in the Bible technically. No, there's no time in the Bible
but
technically, and
there are some ages. I mean, you could argue either way. I agree.
well,
You
no,
don't
well,
have
one of the
to,
things, one of the things that they say about the 7 days, blah blah blah, whatever, that could have been millions of years for a god. So 7 days was
Yeah,
the
but
days
there's
of the
there's
god,
ages
and
of
so
the-
then you could have it expand the blah blah blah. So you you can make it fit your narrative, and that's what you do with the Bible and with all these extremists. Anyways, they always fit the they always fit the narrative to their Bible. And speaking of the Bible, let's go over quiz show Bible contradictions.
Oh hey, woohoo! All right.
Bible contradictions? They don't
zero
exist.
contradiction.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
Yeah.
I remember
And
that show.
What we're gonna do? Oh shit! And what we're gonna do is I'm going to speed this up a tiny bit because it really doesn't need to be that. And then I'm going to change the volume because I feel like it's gonna be loud now that I changed it. So let's crack on with this.
Loud already.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back. Both of our contestants are giving it a red hot go tonight as we test their knowledge of the infallible, inerrant, and non-contradictory word of God. And a couple of quality contestants we have tonight, Craig and Ken. Craig in the lead so far, but let's see what happens in this next round. I'll be asking a question and giving you both a chance to respond to see if you come up with the same answer. Ready, Ken? You bet. And Craig? Let's go. Okay, so turning to Yahweh's anger for question 1. For 10 points, how long does Yahweh's anger last? Yes, Ken. Forever. Okay, it's a forever from Ken. Craig, what do you think?
I'm going to go with not forever.
Well, you're both correct. 10 points each. Yahweh's anger lasts both forever and not forever. Well done. Next question. Does Yahweh tempt
hold
people?
on a sec.
Yes, Craig.
No, he would never do that.
Okay, Ken, do you agree?
Something sounds not right.
What?
How could they both be right in the inerrant?
What's a
contradiction?
I think what it is
Bible
a
says in it.
contradiction.
Well,
In the Bible, it says
because it's
this is a joke, and this unfortunately, Al, you can't see the screen. It's a cartoon of 2 stick people sitting at podiums pretending to be debating each other, and that's what I was saying. It's a quiz show,
like a quiz, like a TV show quiz,
like a quiz show.
Like a TV,
also,
like the one
debatey
the
thing.
Whammy show that Mama was like referencing.
Excuse me, pardon me. I burped in the mic. I didn't mean to do that, although I kind of did.
Yes, you did.
But anyways, so to make me drink, they didn't have any of the pink and the stink today. So all I have is Tito's vodka for 5, and then I have a bunch of blue. So we can do the 2 in the blue.
Drink, okay.
The 2
Why
in
do I
the
think
blue.
you walk into the liquor store slim? They're like the usual.
Pretty much. I mean, I always go to the same supermarket liquor, and they pretty
Slim, so
much
you get
know
the
exactly
usual.
where I'm going. Yeah,
It's right on the
exactly.
counter, ready and waiting.
Yeah. Hey, Captive Desk.
Hey,
Captain
Dave. Hey,
Dave.
So, if anybody sends a thingy-mabobber, let us know over here. All the money that we collect during this week is going to help
What we
me
doing for this?
make sure that we can all have fun when I meet the mamas, Skitsima Crushers, and Wolfie and families and stuff and things at Flat Earth Pizza in Nevada. Let me know if anybody donates anything for the things. Why is your liquor store on strike? And where are you in the world that liquor stores are on strike right
Oh
now?
no!
You don't have to tell
the
us.
same province that I do. And
tell us.
They're on strike.
Is it? Are you in Canada?
It's in she's in Ontario, Canada.
Okay.
So we have
Blame Canada.
The distribute. So
Blame Canada.
Too. So it affects because they supply the alcohol to restaurants and bars, and they also I think they supply everything. Beer. There's 3 breweries that sell their own beer through their own special deal, so that they're not on strike. So you get beer,
right?
But you can buy wine and beer at grocery stores here now. In the past few years, that wasn't always like that. But
before you had to go to the actual
hard
store.
alcohol. And the hard alcohol you have to buy from the special store, and they also sell beer and wine. And
Blame
it's just
Canada.
Weird. It's so fucking weird. You can blame us.
Yeah, I remember.
But
Blame Canada.
it's because after Prohibition got lifted 100 and some odd years ago, they forgot to tell everybody here.
So as long as they don't hold up the Canadian maple syrup supply, then we're all golden. Then the world can keep spinning. But as soon as that gets halted, then we're all fucked.
Then
I think I've
whole
said
hell
this
will break
before.
loose.
My aunt lived in Washington State, and a long time ago they had, I'm not sure if they still do, but at that time they had state-run liquor stores, and it was like a fortune just to buy hard alcohol.
Yeah.
So when she would drive down here for family visits, she'd just buy all her liquor here, throw it in her trunk, and then she'd drive home.
So beer is still
So she had
being
her liquor
sold.
supply for a while.
It's
Yeah.
So beer is still being sold, but it is not
Fuck beer.
the alcohols. Well, dude, I can't
Right.
drink hard alcohols as much anymore as I used to. Speaking of that devil, here's a fucking shot of I'm
Yep.
gonna take.
Well,
of
that's
blue.
actually 2, but
You want me? Well, I'm sure, whatever. Do you want me to do 2 shots, or do you want me to drink
there's
the
people
blue?
that need donations. So
I love that.
Yeah,
Well,
I
there's
know.
2.
Yeah.
Like, hint.
Yes. And Asteroid, you are now blue. So
fuck
you're
you,
welcome.
fuck you, asshole.
Post something again and see what happens, brainless.
I wonder, is an asteroid a dingleberry off Uranus?
You have to ask Asteroid about that. And especially as their name is How to Rule an Asteroid.
That's
So
what I'm
you
saying.
have
How
to-
do you?
thought that was a
if that's what
Klingon.
Yeah, the Klingons live around Uranus too. Yeah, they do.
Oh, you are now a moderator. So now whenever mainly the reason we do this is so whenever you post something, even if you use a cuss word or say something kind of off the cuff, now we don't have to accept your whatever it's the message. So it just makes it easier for all of us. So whenever you want to say, you can lose the privilege very easy if you step out of
Talking
line.
about the wrong person.
Yeah. You want us to call you Jess? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we'll call you Jess. No worries.
That works for us. So we'll call you Jess. I may forget that every once in a blue moon because I am a stoned alcoholic, but I'll make sure we call you Jess from now on. So, anyways, let's crack on. And brainless, go ahead and post something. Cheers, Salanche, skull, all of the above.
Bad vodka.
Bad vodka. Oh my god.
And you've all fucking asked for it.
What kind of weed do you have right now? I think I have cosmic.
I think he's bringing up you know who.
Nah, he doesn't love it, you know.
Well, see, there you go. You're blue again, brainless, and you have your moderation status.
Yes, yes. Look at him. He's like, I'm taking advantage now.
People may regret that.
Oh,
I can take it away as easy. No, I'm just kidding. Don't click, please. Don't click on this link. That link.
I told
that
you.
link. Do not click on.
Do not click that link.
You will regret clicking it. Right,
You're
Doggo?
Oh,
But
Mari's
Mari-
getting into it now.
But Mari, you're never gonna lose your privileges from me.
I love it.
He may do that every
Oh,
once
yeah,
in a while.
no,
You're
Jess,
never
feel
gonna
free
be
to call-
unmodded. You're never gonna be unmodded by me. Don't worry about that.
Yes, feel free to call Brainless a shanny obsessed fuckwit. All
Yes.
you want.
Totally.
That link, do not click on it.
No one,
That link will make you want to cut
no
yourself
one
off.
has any warm feelings towards Shani. And if
No.
they do, there's
besides
something
Red.
wrong with them.
It's very cold, just like revenge. Anyway, somebody's got background noise. Somebody, thank you.
Poor Al, he's driving and
and
making,
there's
Did I screw something up again?
there may be background noise on your end.
Sorry.
But anyways,
I fiddled with the knobs again.
stop touching the fucking knobs.
Stop
That's what
touching the
Mango's job
knobs.
is.
Oh my god.
Mango's job
do
is to
that
touch the
after the
knobs.
stream.
You're driving.
Yeah, but I'm not even driving a real vehicle. This is my personal truck. I already
But
parked
you're
the
still
real truck.
driving. Touching the knobs
anyways.
is distracted driving.
I was
Yes,
in the
and-
parking lot. I had to. I
Oh,
stopped at the
okay.
optician.
You hadn't moved yet.
Don't worry, I stopped at
And
the
so
optician.
anyways,
Everything's okay.
anyways, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second.
Slim, I think you need to check out Jess's channel. From what I see, it might be something you'd enjoy.
Jess, go ahead and put a link to your channel in the side of my chat,
Jess.
and then we will all go over there. And
Well,
we'll
now that is what I got my ranch for, because I'm always quicker than the person
Jess
that
makes,
you tell to.
Okay, hold on.
Cool art shit.
Hold on out.
Mm.
Yeah. Awesome. Hold on. But I have to say this since Mango's here, and I want to say this while Mango is here. Jess says that she is smoking weed that they think is called mango. So you're smoking out mango right now, or smoking on some
She's
mango?
smoking
Bow,
mango.
bow, well. So do you hear that, mango? You're being
Bow,
smoked
bow.
on right now.
I think Mango already knew she was smoking, but
And everybody say hello to Jinx you. And
Hi,
speaking of the
Jinx.
devil,
Hello, Jinx.
Speaking of the devil of a mango getting smoked on, and here's all I gotta say.
Grin, grin, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more.
Exactly.
Oh, say no more.
What's
it like?
But
what's it like? Yeah.
We all know Rev really wipes her ass well because he'll be eating it later.
Oh my god!
And we talked about the bucket on Sunday.
Brainless,
Let's
I
not
thought
talk
you
about
said
the
we
bucket
weren't making references like this. I got a
Wait,
question.
wait, hold on.
Whoa!
I'm dropping a deuce.
Why?
Speaking of the bucket, do y'all know what the Monty Python bucket thing is?
I'm trying to remember.
Okay. We're gonna probably have to cut most of this out, but let me get to it and let me find the right place that I want to be in. But I think we're gonna have to cut this out later. So, anyways,
This will happen to anybody who watches that channel link. Anybody.
yeah, exactly. So I think we're here.
Oh yes, this one. Okay, when you said okay.
Mr. Creosote.
Yeah, and then I think it's like this.
Gaston, a bucket for monsieur.
I think I'm gonna need a bucket, he says. And then they bring him the bucket.
Le bucket.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. That's all we're gonna go with that.
Oh God! If you haven't seen that scene, don't be eating while you're watching it. Just
Yeah,
don't.
no, you definitely. Hopefully, nobody was eating or drinking. During
Anybody
that.
is curious about Shani, I would not advise to click the link. Then you gotta click the link that I'm posting now because that's Mango's channel, and she goes over Shani and other weird people.
Yes,
and we kind of make fun of them. It's slightly mean, but they kind of deserve it.
And really quick,
all you can say
Well, they put their stupidity and bollocks out there.
Yeah, no, if you put it on the internet webs, we're going to make fun of it to some extent. I mean, if you have like hardcore mental disorders or medical conditions that we shouldn't be talking about, or that somebody else is like a family member is using somebody else's disability to post content or something, we're fucking anti that for sure. And we're not going to show it, and we're not going to go over it. And one of the things I want to say right quick is there are so many channels out there that go over the lolcows. That's why we don't go over them on this channel, just because Mango and a handful of other people, the Geek Room, they're so amazing at going over that stuff. The alien that he saw or whatever for what's his douche name?
Vaughn's great.
Yeah.
Great alien.
I saw the documentary.
Took a shot at
Alien. He went on a road trip with these two.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's exactly similarly the same gray alien, but anyways.
That alien's name is Paul.
I was gonna say the people that bug me. I'm sorry, Al, you weren't finished.
No, I was being silly.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mama.
Is people that say, "Well, you shouldn't make fun of this person because they may actually have mental issues." I'm like, if they're severe enough, you'll know they actually have mental issues. Like say like a flat earther, right?
Yeah.
It's like if you're gonna put this out there, and hang on, if you're gonna put this out there and you don't appear to have a mental issue, you're fair game in my opinion.
Well, that's why
you know what I mean.
And also, a mental issue may be a reason why you do something, not an excuse.
Right.
Well, and the other thing is like it matters on how hardcore we're talking about, or like if there's like real deficiency and other things.
Yeah.
Like we'll make fun of flat earthers, sovereign citizens.
You can tell somebody with a real mental deficiency, right?
Like
somebody not educated. Yeah, you could tell.
Yeah, like Copes, he's autistic, but like he uses that as an excuse for making his bad behavior acceptable.
And then really fast. That's not what we're making fun of whenever we go over these people, especially the
No.
lolcows. We're not making fun of their disabilities or anything that's wrong with them. We're going over the silly stuff that they post online because they
talk
put it in
about.
public. And if they put it in public, just like the fucking auditors try to say, if it's in public, then in public view, then I get to fucking do whatever I want. Yeah, it's a little bit different online.
Yeah,
like if
no,
you
but
literally
we
post
will
it,
call
then
we will call them out on using their disability as an excuse for being shitty people.
Yeah. So anyways, let's crack on with this. Trigger warning, and well, this may have to get shut down too, but like I had to show it for effing funny, and like I couldn't believe when I fucking found this. So you're welcome, everybody.
Oh, spaghetti art! Oh my god!
Oof!
Look at that.
That's some good shit. Ooh, nah, ooh, God.
Anything more, mate. You sit down with a bag of macaroni.
Is that, oh, it's basically it's like hentai or something.
Yeah, no, it's
Hey,
is.
macaroni.
I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, god damn it.
How the fuck? Like, is
Somebody
this
had a lot of
AI
time on
or
their
is
hands,
this
let's
really
just
people making that?
No,
like,
no, I think it's an AI thingy, Bobber. I honestly
think
don't
it
think
is,
somebody
too.
sat there in time making this.
I mean, if somebody's literally gonna sit there and dye pasta and put it in, you know, it's like, dude, you have too much time on your hands.
No, I
Just
feel
saying.
like this is just made up.
Yeah.
it doesn't look dyed. It's just
No,
plain
but I mean,
No,
if you
shadow.
did
I
that
think
real
they
life
just
with real
made it.
pasta and sit there and dye each, have different colored pastas, and then you go the trouble of, you know, and then putting them like that, it's like you have way too much time. You have nothing else to do.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
With that, I can point out the lolcows again because some of them, well, basically most of them have way too much time on their hands.
Yeah.
Have we gone over the Pixar mom gets a flamethrower?
No.
Oh well.
seen
Even
that,
if we
no.
did, it's only 30
Flamethrowers.
seconds.
You cannot go over flamethrowers too much. Ooh, you still got your thing mute. Ooh.
And no, I know. It's just music playing. And I'm not remembering if it's copyrighted or not. So yes, a hot chick with a flamethrower.
Meh.
Hot
prettier.
girls in love.
They keep changing the way that the setup is, and so it's really difficult for me to like keep not having to switch back.
Oh,
and
you got
forth.
it back to the normal setup.
Almost. They still changed one thing that made it horrible. That it's still I have to go back more times than I want to, which I guess I could just do two. Anyways, let's crack on. All right. Here is funny animal voiceovers.
Ah, that's fun.
Yeah, Francis, you all right, mate?
Marley, I don't even want anything to.
Okay, we're gonna go to normal speed, and there we go.
Do with you today. Just leave me be, please.
What? Why not? Come on, this is my cinder block. We can look
Later,
at crickets
Al.
together.
Your cinder block?
Later,
No,
Al.
I put 10 crickets down on this spot.
No, you didn't. I didn't see a name on the fucking booking
Drusilla.
form.
It's Thursday, 8 a.m.
Drew.
How about you just,
No,
you know what?
Get gecko. Go gecko yourself.
I've had it up there.
Well,
I
we've
love
been
that.
kind of hitting a bit of a rough lily patch there. You know, we've been actually seeing a marriage counselor, Larry, and I gotta tell you, it's been hard.
Yeah, that's good. Well, as you know, I've got no one, so that's also quite hard.
Oh, yeah, right. What happened with your wife?
She got eaten.
Oh,
Yeah,
what was it? A pelican?
capybara.
Oh,
No,
okay.
yeah, the pelican was trying to eat the capybara, and then the capybara ate my wife.
Right. Oh, man,
And here is the yeah.
The capybara. Those are cool animals.
Dude, quickly. Tucker, let me up.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Jesus Christ, man.
It
The whole
almost did
neighborhood's
sound
going
like
shit.
brainless.
It's fucking happening. It's chaos out there.
Oh my God, did you see that? Oh,
shit, it's on fire. It's on fire.
That guy's got a pencil in his eyeball.
Oh, fuck me, silly, dude. Holy shit. Pigeons, dude. I think pigeons.
It's got to be the pigeons. It's a pigeon attack. Did you see Jack?
Oh my God, look at that.
Look at Jack.
Cat with a fucking chainsaw.
Oh my God. Jack's got no pants on. Where are his pants?
Jesus Christ, oh man, what are we gonna do?
How do you forget to leave the house without pants, even in an emergency?
I don't know. I think we need to retreat to the dumpster ASAP.
Let's get to the dumpster. Go.
Let's get to the dumpster.
Or should we stay up here?
Maybe stay.
Hey, are you going to Kevin's later?
Oh, I did hear about that. There was a WhatsApp group. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna make an appearance?
Yeah, I'll make an appearance. You know, won't stay for long. Not going to have a big one.
Right. You heard Jimbo's coming.
Oh, I do remember a beef. You guys had a beef.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big beef, Larry. You know.
Right. Well, he's part of the reason you and Sarah are in therapy.
Yes, exactly. And you know, I just hate the guy.
Oh, I have to have this link.
So if you go to KLR Productions, that is the thingies of the mabobbers for this. But I'll send it to you.
They have a great one with squirrels. Oh my God, squirrels in a tree. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I'll have to find the link.
Okay, there's that for you. And then let's crack on to.
And that's the channel in the side of the chat.
What? Trying to find a. Let's do a turtle thing right quick for Mari.
They have TikTok channel as well. That's where I first encountered them.
Yeah. Okay, so here's for Mari. It's a skateboarding turtle that plays with this kitty cat. It's his favorite kitty cat. This is a different video than we watched before.
They're also on TikTok, I believe.
Yeah.
Or I may have come across them in the shorts or something like that. But
oh, it's a mango OG. It's an indica. Okay. Yeah, he's got a little skateboard under him.
and if the turtle's not on the skateboard, the cat will bring the skateboard to the turtle. I've seen that.
Yeah. It usually tries to help the turtle. It's a little mad at the turtle today, but yes.
But I'm actually kind of thinking it's not a turtle, but a tortoise.
Oh, the tail.
It seems like it's a turtle, but I'm not. No, it's probably a turtle.
Too small to be a tortoise.
Well, it could be a very, very baby, but yeah, I don't know. I don't remember how long it takes for it to get to blah 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 yakety schmackety. But anyways. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's just double check. Okay, so this is the useless player who doesn't listen in D&D. Yeah.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's been a while. Let's jump straight into it with a recap of the last time, because it was pretty important. You guys were heading through the Ice Ridge Mountains in search of the lost relics. You found a cave to have a long rest in, and while you were sleeping, each of you had a prophetic dream. Rowan, in your dream, if you remember, you were visited by a spirit guardian that gave you one of the relics.
Really?
The 5-pointed
All right,
star
Jess.
relic. And then when you woke up, you still had it on your person. So when you headed down the mountain, you encountered some Yetis. That was a whole thing. We ended up in this clearing in front of a mysterious door. The mysterious door was padlocked shut. It was encased in ice. It was enshrouded in magical vines. And looking through the ice, you can see there is an indentation of a 5-pointed star. What do you guys want to do?
Magical vines. Well, I've got this. I step forward. I approach the door. I cast speak with plants and ask them to stop barring our way. Please, my friends, let us pass.
Yes, and that's exactly why we made you blue. So if you wanted anything to post, go ahead and do that. Just don't spam, obviously. But yes.
My man.
And then I approach the door, and seeing it encrusted with thick ice, I cast Shatter upon thine ice, shattering the ice upon the door.
Excellent. It works exactly as you intended. Just take it down a couple notches.
Nope.
All that's left now is the padlock and the 5-pointed star.
I unlock it with my thieves' tools.
Easily done for a rogue of your skill. The only thing preventing the door from opening is this mysterious indentation of a 5-pointed star.
Oh, me. I suppose it's my turn. Right, let's give it a crack. So, I basically go up to the door and give it a wee knock.
There is no answer.
No, it doesn't seem like anyone's home. Should we have a short rest?
No. Before you leave, you notice that the star on the door looks awful familiar to you.
Huh.
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
It looks like, and he's in here.
Oh,
Anyways.
I know what I. Yeah, of course. Password. Bro, you cannot be serious. Sorry, hang on, I've got it. Of course, I'm bad. Password.
That doesn't work, but when you lean into, for some reason, sing into it, you notice it's the exact same size, shape, and design as the star relic you were given.
What the f*** is this?
What would you like to do with this relic, Rowan?
I don't know.
You don't have any ideas?
Maybe it fits into something, Rowan.
No, Adam, don't help him. He needs to learn. He's a
fucking idiot. You hold the relic, and it feels like a key. It feels like a key, and where does a key go?
A key?
Okay, so he obviously doesn't get it. I mean, that is literally... Jeebus.
This is even funny to non-D&D players.
Yeah.
I do like the jokes that come up here and there in the shorts and the TikTok talks and Instagrams.
So if you've never heard about this, you're welcome, everybody. I'm not even gonna preface it. I'm just gonna start this freaking thing because it's fucking insanely stupid and silly and hilarious.
It's rainy. It's a little cool, and there is a headwind down this 95. The start of a new Marble Rally season. It begins with a new track and a new bevy of competitors that were already screened through the qualifier process.
I've seen shit like this before.
Who made the big tournament, and some who were relegated. And look at the moisture on the fans right there. They are soaked, but they have to have that prime viewing position on that bridge above the course. There you see the weather, 2 out of 5.
There's a lot of people that do things like this. And there's also people that do this with like the Hot Wheels cars and shit like that. It's fun to watch every now and then.
Yeah, totally. Okay, so here we go. Here's the beginning of the Marble
Rally. There are 12 of them, and no hold in the gate at all. We are off. Heading down, it is Marbly McMarbleface. Out in the lead there, but Marble's trying to find their footing. The early part of this course, I can imagine, is just getting to grips with the grip. How wet is this sand? How forgiving is it? Can you make it do what you want in your quest for a win? Green Turtle takes the lead. Cool Moody in third place. That's one of those marbles that has never not qualified for the big league until just now. Takes second place as I am mentioning it.
Now what?
Deep Ocean, Big Pearl, Wisp of Darkness. Back in 6th, gets passed by El Capitan. The back half of this field is very slow. I think we've lost one. I think we had a marble come to a stop. Who was that? Was it H2 Blue? We're going to have to see. Maybe they got going again. I'm not sure. Cool Moody has taken the lead off
I
screen.
love it. They got all the
Or maybe we
marbles.
do have everybody with us
spectating.
here. We'll have to wait and see once we get to the bottom of this course. The field very bunched, however, all in one frame right there. You can see leader to last place. All 12 of these marbles, if there are indeed 12. Quick count with me if you can. Green Turtle holding on in second place. Battle with Marbly McMarbleface, Deep Ocean.
There's a split. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Different lines here. Who's going to come out of it? It's tough to tell who's actually in the lead as Marbly McMarbleface and Green Turtle come together. There is that earthen tunnel off in the distance, and the bottom lane was marginally quicker. Green Turtle has taken the lead.
Go.
Three-quarters of the way down this
I
course.
wonder
You know that the marbles
if
that are
someone
in the
like
sand rally.
played the music from the pod racing.
Oh, that would be great.
Proper. They are watching this one, analyzing the moves, what works, what doesn't, what line is going to be better. They've got
this is fucking
right here, and we're seeing the top two take a different one. Oh, Cool Moody is struggling on the walls. El Capitan gets by. Summer Sky in fourth place. Marbly McMarbleface, Wisp of Darkness. Quite a few catching that speed boost back there. Quicksilver trying to get back
Quicksilver.
in touch
What?
with Cobra in front. Many lengths between the two of them.
Cobra?
Now we
What
check
the
back
hell?
up front again. Cool Moody in second place. Oh, hard hit there with El Capitan. Now on the race down for the line, Green Turtle is going to cut across
and then CMO
win the race.
That was
Over 1.5
weirdly
seconds
enjoyable.
clear of
Yeah.
That's why I said it
But
was
like,
so funny to watch.
you realize, just look at that. Like how much effort they put in there to make that track, to put signs in there, put marbles as the spectators, and then the voiceover, the timings, and like holy fucking shit.
Gravity!
that's so.
Gravity! Put on your pipe, flat earthers.
Flat earthers. Explain this, flat earthers.
Downity.
And everybody go to West Side Girls channel and go subscribe. And they're asking for some music reactions needed. Yes, it might be too much excitement for you, Drusilla. Totally. Watching balls roll down sand is just getting you all hot and bothered. Anyway.
What is that? Too much excitement?
Yeah.
Drusilla, do you need to get tied down? Never mind.
Or do you need to have a lot of balls run? Never mind. I will stop right there. Yeah, exactly, Jess.
I won't.
You know what you're doing next time you go to the beach. Exactly. Yeah, totally. That's exactly what we're all doing at the beach next time. We're just gonna make a path down to the ocean and just take a bunch of marbles and roll them.
Just go to a big sandbox.
Or this
I
is fucking
don't think that
huge.
there's any
sandbox.
sandboxes that I know of that are that big.
No, definitely not.
Oh, have you heard of the Sahara?
Well, that's not a sandbox. That's a desert, brah.
Yeah,
that's a little different.
You could also do this in snow.
Really? Dirt hill? And
Yes.
Kind of make a little trail and pack it down. Yeah.
Sure.
Mom,
sure.
you're quiet.
Out.
YouTube.
You were a little quiet, mamas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had my microphone turned out. I'd say go to a dirt hill and just smooth it out and level it out. Scrape it so it's like level.
Totally.
It's flat. Yeah, so you can have the marbles roll down it.
Level and flat. Mm-hmm.
Level and flat. Level. Well, flat.
I mean, you could
level.
lay.
Well, level is not the same as flat.
No.
Sometimes it is. Sometimes it isn't.
You could lay Shanny down and push things down her fat, and then maybe make a track out of that too.
Roll the cheese down and she'll roll off with it.
Oh yeah, no. She'll try to go after it. The only thing that is the problem is there's the dangerous area next to her gray vag, and that the poison gas that comes out will destroy anything that comes near it.
You know what I want to see?
What?
Shanny doing that, running after the after the cheese down the hill.
Oh yeah, well, dude, she would be the cheese that's rolling down the hills because she's
You
got
just
so
want to
much
see her in a
fucking
bikini.
yeast. She's no. Oh, bleh, oh, please do
you,
not make me think
asshole.
of that bullshit. There is no bikini
And
that
he's-
is large
he's
enough to
got
fit on
you,
her
brainless.
fucking fat ass.
What?
Anyways.
Imagine
I
them,
was gonna say, he
them
complains
guys that
about
sort of
you.
catch them
Yeah,
at the
and then
bottom,
he
sort of
brings
stop
it
their
up.
momentum.
And he brings up Shani
Imagine
Bikini.
if Shani was running at them. Fucking hell.
Okay. So, getting back to the fun stuff,
God.
here is something very, very cute.
Welcome to Popsicle Day. Today, we give all of the animals at Alveus popsicles because summer is upon us and it is 95 degrees outside. Can I get a fit check, please?
Okay. And so she goes around and
Boing. Oh, he's licking.
oh,
Okay.
look at that too.
Checking it out. Ooh,
Well, there's stuff you can use with like. Oh, never mind.
They froze little worms inside of it for it. Look at how cute that is.
Little mealworms
Look,
and stuff.
they froze
yeah.
the little mealworms inside of it.
Wow.
Oh, that's it. Oh, it's so
It's like I don't want to touch this, but I want the stuff
Okay,
that's
okay.
inside, man.
It's
cold.
like it's really cold. It's really cold, but okay. So now let's get to the ass.
Yeah.
Popsicle Day.
You. Bunch of dog eating.
Oh, the crows. The crows.
The crows are very unsure of new things.
Yeah.
Those are such fucking smart animals.
It's sketchy about it.
Absolutely.
Yum.
They know it's
reason
not what they
why-
used to.
Okay, it didn't hurt.
The reason why crows were like a bad omen, they're such a curious bird that they would often take the embers from the fires and bring them back to their nests because they were pretty.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Yeah. I can see that. Okay.
And then the
There's,
whole fucking
animals
village goes up.
Yeah, totally. Puts it in the middle of a tent or a teepee or living a cottage or something like that, right? And then you're all screwed. All right, so this is not in English, but this is the slippery stairs, and we really don't need to hear the audio for this because you'll see. And we're gonna play a little bit of the audio, but this is there's stairs that they're trying to get up that are like soaked up.
I heard Godzilla.
Yeah.
Зеленый очень опасно приближается к задней точке красного. Он разве не помнит, что было желтым? Здесь это свободно, но план красного стоял, он ломает зеленого. Но ему нужно спешить обратно, потому что розовый там остался, и синий проснулся, он действительно ждал очищения лестницы. Кстати, обратите внимание на
You do this. You go play any game like this in a suit like that.
I am just wondering, is that like plastic on top of stairs with soap on it or aviation foam?
It might be oil or something.
It's definitely
It's probably
stairs
soap.
with a slippery plastic on it that they're putting soapy water on. So
Combat soap or what was it? Commando soap or something?
Anal lube. I don't know. I don't know what they put on it.
Something about Japanese and humiliation is interesting when it comes to some of their video games.
It's all over.
Orange
Okay,
like, I'm getting back there again. He, she, I couldn't tell.
All right.
They're like so close. Fall.
Come on,
Yeah,
Demon.
yeah.
We just stopped talking about Shani, and then you bring up Wales again.
Yeah, no, you brought Shani up again. You're obsessed.
Well, she's
man.
just a lab.
All right.
Now you're just insulting whales, brainless. Okay, I mean, come on.
Yeah, they're
No,
not.
she
anything
called
close
herself
to
a
the-
land whale.
Yes, but you know,
Yeah,
land
but
whales don't
that's-
deserve
that's
that insult. Okay.
It's still insulting land whales.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Anyways, let's crack on with this.
I like salted whales. Oh, never
You
mind.
like salted whales or assaulting whales? I don't care. I don't care. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Donald Trump.
Best president in the last century.
In what ways? And what is it about his presidency that made your life better?
I think he kind of brought together diversion between races. I think that things were good for everybody.
That's good.
Hispanics, blacks, whites, everybody, all the middle class. So I believe he
What
I
middle
believe he did
class?
that, and he did it in 4 years and 2.5 years, and
how did
now
he
we're
help it?
into like, is the world going to explode? Because of policies
Yeah, that's
and
because he lit the fuse.
He
lit
the
the
world
fuse.
He has the tinfoil hat on Alex Jones, the little Alex Jones character.
And the world is going to explode because
Why
of
see Donald Trump?
Biden. Yeah, that's
best president in the last century.
In what ways? And what is it about his presidency that made your
Jeebus Christ. Okay. Now let's get into this fun stuff and things. And then we'll get into the mating dance of the peacock spider, illustrated by a
goodness.
very, very funny person. But let's get on to this first, which is the furry community.
Know what the furry community is? Okay. Someone was like, kind of.
Sorry. I have to stop start at the beginning. Yeah. Okay, and I feel like is the audio too loud?
Nah.
I think it's okay.
Okay. If it
Slim,
is,
do
then
you
let me
remember
know.
that video do you remember that video I sent you that came up in my Warhammer feed where it was basically furries fucking to death space marines?
Oh yeah. Jesus Christ, yes, I do. I try to keep that out of my brain, especially every morning I wake up. But
It's a reminder, Commander. Jeez.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that PTSD back up. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. Let's crack on with this because this is amazing.
Max, how are you, Max? I'm fantastic, thank you. What did you do today, Max?
Okay, I want you all to read this.
He wrote pornography.
Because it is a little hard to hear. But so this guy, he talks to his Max.
How are you, Max? I'm fantastic, thank you. What did you do today, Max? You wrote pornography.
Hero.
A lot of fans of literary porn in the house tonight, Max. There's really one out there. What kind of who do you write porn for?
I read it for a group of friends,
For a group of friends, he writes porn for. But just wait. Obviously, we've already kind of been like tipped off a little bit to what. But here we go.
Yeah. You all clapped a little prematurely, didn't you? And for the who community? The furry community.
He does it for the furry community.
Okay, that seemed a bit divisive. Tell me more about the local furry community. I'm not down with it. What happens?
I don't know about the Toronto community, but I know at least the States.
It's very repressed in Ohio. No one talks about
Yeah, it's very oppressed in Ohio. So kink is not normally there in
furry
that place.
community. No. Well, would you like to tell everybody about it? Does anybody not know what the furry community is? Okay. Someone was like, kind of.
Somebody was like, kinda. So here we go with the explanation.
Max, 10 words or less describe the furry community. All of the information I'm dealing with is information that you offered up. Extrapolate. People who like anthropomorphic animals. What? Oh my god, are you the dude that gave me that book? With the lionesses? Oh my god! I get so... What show was that in Idaho? Have I done a show in Idaho? Where was that show?
Oh, that was me, man.
That wasn't you?
That wasn't him that gave him the weird book.
Someone after a show gave me a book that they'd written about a guy who ends up on a planet run by like these sexy lionesses. And then it's just like, oh, it's a real page turn. Was that you guys? That one was not, have you given me enough? The one that I haven't given. Oh my God, you've got some literature on you that you're willing to share with me? What's your, are you happy
Let's
to
go.
talk about your
All right, let's go. Let's hear it.
varied preferences? You don't have to go into too much detail, but is there, I'm just curious, is there a specific breed of animal that you like to have in your life? Or is it, hey, that's a fair question. Or is it just like, it was like, remember, you all clapped.
Yes. And you all laughed on the stream.
This guy's good because he's like such improvising. It's awesome.
Yeah, I know. This is great.
Back out of this shit now, Toronto. So,
It's not
wait,
just-
is there
it's
specific
fun.
animals that work well
Let's just see what animals he says.
in the literature?
That Tex Avery created. One of the guys from Looney Tunes.
Oh, any of the Looney Tunes characters? No.
Oh, the Looney Tunes characters, of course. Remember, it's Rule 34. Is that what it is? If it exists in the zeitgeist, there's porn about it.
What was her name again?
Unfortunately, your
Looney
childhood
Tunes.
favorite cartoons have been made into porn. Just warning. So here we go. Here is the true facts about
Spiders in the genus Moratus are often
Here we
referred
go.
to as peacock spiders because the males have tiny. Jerry, this isn't true. No, it's not.
Okay. I'm going to turn him up a little bit because this channel is fucking amazing, and we'll go over what channel it is in just a second. Because I've been watching his documentaries or these funny things for the last week and a half. So let's start from the beginning because y'all need to hear this. This is amazing. I love this content creator.
Spiders in the genus Moratus are often referred to as peacock spiders because the males have tiny. Jerry, this isn't true. No, it's not a typo, Jerry. What did you mean to say? Tiny clocks? You just made this up. Jerry. Do the research. Male peacock spiders have tiny, beautifully patterned butts. These are used to create a series of elaborate signals during their mating dance. However, this is not just some flossing at a middle school prom, which was held in the gymnasium because someone got the measles. Rejection of the male's advances can leave him much less alive. Dead, really. To understand the complexity of the courtship, we will examine two different species of Moratus.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, I'm Pete.
Hey, I like your little beard. It's cute.
Thanks. I can do this.
Is that yoga?
I think so. It hurts. Oh, check this out. It goes up.
That's so pretty.
And if I move it,
You look like a half-eaten butterfly.
Right?
Is that cologne?
yeah. Well, it's body spray. You want to smell it?
Okay.
I put it on all of my pits, but I think these two are like easiest for you to.
Oh, I like it. It's
God damn it. This is so great.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Sorry.
It was
too close.
nice.
Sorry.
Hey,
Yeah,
I was
he's trying to not get eaten at this point. That's why he ran away.
Yeah.
'Cause he wasn't sure if she was down with the pounding.
on my way to underlog if you wanted to.
Yeah.
No, yeah, totally. Underlog is like my favorite place ever.
Cool.
Next one.
Cool, Pete. Don't give a f.
Oh my Jeebus. Okay,
What?
here's
Oh,
the next.
no. This
Did
one's
somebody
playing
say
hard
something?
to get. Sounds like.
Yeah, totally. This one is for sure. Thank God I didn't have to like peacock when. Well, I guess I did when I was younger, but not in this way. I just pulled out my cock, and that's completely different. We'll talk about that later.
And
Get over
peed?
here.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay, turn it around. Let me see what you got.
So what's
don't talk.
Okay.
Dude,
what are you doing?
Do you know the game Marry Kill?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna play that with you.
All right.
But I don't want to get married, okay?
Is it weird that I'm kind of turned on right now?
Pete, shake that ass for me.
Like right now?
Now.
Let's do it. Look at this butt.
Oh my God.
Sweat, but it can knit you a sweater. You ain't never gonna see a better sweater, wear the sweater than a button-knit sweater. Happy time. It's such a shiny honey.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
That was good, right? I feel like energized.
I love it so
The
much.
music.
Such a shiny.
It's so
I am doing the
hilarious.
8-legged boogie.
Yeah, totally. Woo! You
good.
probably wish you would have smoked before watching this, because yes, totally, this is crazy. And hey, Tubian,
Hey,
Tubian.
and let's
Hey,
crack
Tubian
on with
again.
this a little bit more before we get into more insanity that I have for you. Once again, this stream is about cartoons, real life things and stuff. We're trying to not do any AI or deep fakes or anything that was generated. We're trying to use like real photos, footage, and other things that have like things put over them, or like that's what effing funny is about, which is things like this.
Why are you smiling? What?
Get your ass over here. Yeah, you look like a little dirty walrus Santa Claus.
Just so you know, I don't really know how this works.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! We have to listen to that again.
Show the bloopers. It looks like, sounds like.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. I have to listen
You
to
look
this
like
again.
a dirty ass walrus Santa Claus.
Yeah, we have to listen to that again.
Yeah, you look like a little dirty walrus Santa Claus.
Just so you know, I don't really know how this works. Are you sure this is right? Because it doesn't seem like it's going to work geometrically.
You look like a boomer Santa Claus having a midnight.
What did you say? Oh my Jesus Christ! It's so amazing.
Geometrically.
You look like a boomer Santa Claus having a midnight shoot. You want to tell the asses? This ass open her own hair salon on 56 and Lenox Avenues. I'm gonna call it my hair salon.
Wait, are you kidding me? This part turns around? You're like a transformer. I know you said stop talking, but this is amazing.
This ass almost.
Okay. Before I fall over laughing.
Jumping spiders are pretty cute.
So everybody,
They are.
please go over to ZE Frank, their channel. All the things they do are all of this stuff. It's just him and friends making fun of animals like a documentary. It's fucking amazing. I've been watching them for the last like week and a half, and I've been fucking dying laughing every time I watch this. And I thought this was the funniest one to watch for today for the thingies of the Mabobbers.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
It was cute. It's like, hey.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get into the. I kind of. Okay, we'll just do a small part of this because, of course, we have to go over Miss Betty Bowers. But we're only going to go over a small portion of it.
Sit.
Oh, she's awesome.
Children, as you know, it is now a requirement to incorporate the.
So if you don't know, Oklahoma made it so you have to teach the Bible in schools, or it is a thing, but it's probably going to get overturned by the Supreme Court. It's probably not going to be a thing for very much longer. But
Oh, they would just say
anyways,
notice
correct.
science in the back there. The Bible is history.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. And the white
Just say no to
Jesus that looks all pretty, and then
Do
the
I say,
flat
oh,
Earth
flat Earth?
over here. Yeah, the flat Earth. And
the
I love
Bible
her.
into
So here we
your
go.
curriculum. Oh, we're so blessed to live in Oklahoma. Truly the very best schools in
Oklahoma.
America.
Yeah, and like only like 5,000 people live there. Anyways, let's crack on.
Only New Mexico ranks below us. Who cares? Because this new law is going to change all that. Starting today, we are going to ignore notoriously inconvenient
Oh, she is
SAT-friendly subjects
awesome.
like science
Yeah, she's amazing.
and history to focus on the Lord's bestseller. It may not help you get into college, but it will get you into heaven glory.
Except colleges really exist.
That's an F for you. See, if that helps you get into college, Mr. Hellbound Smarty Pants. The reason we study the Bible is because Jesus is the foundation of our country and constitution.
And that's how the world works, is off of Jesus, right?
Apparently.
The Constitution has 4,543 words, and not one of them is Jesus.
Fiddlesticks. Jesus is everywhere.
But doesn't the First Amendment ban the government from promoting any religion?
Just the bad ones. And by bad, I mean other ones. Besides, that's just separation of church and state rubbish the communist libs invented in the 1930s to make up.
Oh my god,
yep. Yeah, the libs totally made it up.
That's more like Russia.
Thomas Jefferson used that expression in 1802 to refer to the First Amendment's ban on promoting religion.
Okay, but this new Oklahoma law isn't about promoting religion, as our state's superintendent of public instruction, Ryan Walters, has stated, making second.
Fuck that.
I love how
dude,
she makes that
douche
name
nozzle. I want
totally
to punch him in the.
clear.
Yeah.
So,
You know what I mean? So people knew who it
so
was.
I want to punch him
I
in the
know
face.
very
Go ahead,
few.
go ahead.
I know very few, if any, Christians are going to watch this stream, but on the off chance there is, I want you to consider this. Does anyone know who Kat Kerr is?
Yes.
Yeah, we've gone
The
over
pink
her.
haired
Ghislaine
bitch who goes to heaven every fucking day
Yeah.
and
In her dreams.
prophesies things that do not come to pass.
Yep.
Declared that Trump won the election, even though he didn't. Yeah, it's going to be those fuckers who are going to be instructing your children. And I love how they have a flat earth globe in the background.
Yeah, I
If
love that
anyone
too.
noticed.
How can you
That's
have
amazing.
a flat Earth globe?
And then I love how they have the scientist as Satan too.
Yeah, no, it's
Because
amazing.
that's
So let's
exactly
crack
what
on.
they think. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
let's crack on a little bit more with this. Yeah, and if you don't know who Candace Owens is, we're gonna be going over her to on Thursday for Crackpot Conspiracies because she says I was looking at some flat Earth theories, and I'm not a flat earther, but I'm not a globe person.
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Killer
that tells you
schools
right
teach the
there.
Bible isn't about
Oh,
teaching
man,
religion.
be stupid.
It's about teaching history. Clever way of fibbing to slip the law.
Yeah, that's exactly what we've been taught most of our lives is history is written by the victors, right? So whoever is the one who wins the wars, the battles, and all that stuff, they are the ones that get to pick and choose. And technically, at this point, we should have enough information for us not to be able to do that since we've not been in a war. But that's what they're trying to do is they're trying to manicure history and the
Yeah.
teachings to fit their narrative to make it seem like America is going to be great again. America was great throughout time. We're getting better
For
and
who?
better.
For who?
Well, now it's
Only
getting
for the
better.
white fuckers.
No, no, it's getting better and better. We're slowly delving ourselves out of medieval times, and so
Yeah,
America is getting there. We're slowly. I'm not gonna say it was, especially in the
It
60s.
is a very slow process. That's for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it
America
is
was getting
America-
better. America was getting better, but Mega wants to make America bad again.
MAGA wants to make America douche nozzles again. Twat whistles, schmegma, liquors.
That's
I don't know what
you
else. I
guys
can
always
say.
been and will always be. So don't worry about that.
We'll see with the man, but that's why I've been trying to move to the.
I've always told people that if you don't like the way this country is going, go over to Russia and try and do what you think you can do here over in Russia. Then you
And
come back
if-
and tell me it's not as it's as bad as you as. Huh?
Did you hear about the fucking family? Go ahead, right quick, Commander.
All of these fuckers, they are salivating for being Putin's bitch, unfortunately. They look at, they have a state religion, even though, like, Ray Comfort, if he did what he does in Russia,
that's what I mean.
Not because they wouldn't want to use him as a propagandist, but only authorized people are allowed to share the Jeebus in public. And those are the people who will twist the Jeebus for Putin.
But I'm also like these First Amendment auditors and soft sits. It's like try going over there and audit the police and see how far you get. You know, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, totally.
They would come back with a very much
Siberia.
new appreciation of the country that they came from.
Well, they won't come back at all.
That's true.
Go in front of the Mexican cartels, and while they're beheading somebody, pull out your little
Yeah.
cell phone or your
Yeah.
little fucking weird fucking things, and be like, "I am a wannabe journalist, and I am making a story." You'll be.
I laugh when
fucking very-
they just fling out the word fascism or the N word with ending with the I. everywhere because they have
Yeah.
no concept of what it actually is.
No, they don't
Or
understand.
they call people tyrants. They have no concept of what tyrants really are. Do
No,
you know what I mean? It's
because
like
they've
it's
never
just words
actually
to them
been
that are insults.
tyranted.
No,
Yeah, no, they don't
exactly.
understand the concept of actually what happens when a
Uh-huh.
tyrants do bound you up, force
Well-
you, and gag you, and put you in a thingamabobber and a lot
As
blah
soon
blah blah
as
blah
soon
blah blah
as
blah.
as soon as Trump is president, you guys will find out.
No, it's not going to
Or
happen.
any
It
Republican.
will.
Oh, and
Well,
He won't be
Starsky
president.
used to talk about when I did watch this. I watched Starsky streams, but when I watched the other streams on the other channel, I'm not going to mention the name of, either on Starsky's channel or on the other channel, he would talk about these social media influencers and all these rich people who would bash life in Europe because of the taxes and regulations. And then they would go to Europe, and then they would go to Russia. And for like 3 months, they'd be running their mouths. And then within a year, they'd be back kissing the ground that NATO protects.
Americans, yeah, totally. So, anyways, let's crack on because we can sit here for another gazillion years talking about this. But let's get on to how an avocado works. And if you don't know how an avocado works, well, you're welcome, everybody.
Okay.
Well, tell us.
Is that a
'Cause you
nuclear
think
core inside the avocado?
You'll find out in just a second. Because if you thought an avocado was just an avocado, you were mistakenly wrong.
It's a fruit grenade.
Yeah.
Detonator.
The
Okay.
detonators.
Timer.
The timer.
So the 555?
Right.
Signal
Okay.
to it. And then it activates an explosive. And
It's got a demon core.
it makes a core to
Core to
critical mass.
to criticality or whatever,
Yeah,
critical mass, yeah.
Yeah. So that everybody beware of your local avocado because that's what's going to happen if you
Just be careful when you're
don't want
cutting
your
into it. You may cut a
avocados.
wire and go kablooby ahead of time.
Yeah.
I have to make an
And-
animation like that.
So if
Oh my
you
God.
go to
But just-
WVW's channel, they're the ones who made it. So I'm sure you can partially use some of that. So I'm gonna begin playing.
Look at Mari's comment.
Give me a second. You're eating an avocado. Yes, I fucking planned it perfectly. Yeah, don't explode. Don't explode from eating the avocado.
No explode. No exploding.
So I'm gonna start this, and we really only need to see 40 seconds of it or something, and it will become very apparent why it's funny in a second. I don't know why this YouTube channel, which is supposedly associated with gymnastics, did this, but here we blow, and I'll be right back. I need to use a loo right quick, but here we go. Here is the clam slam.
Oh,
Clam slam?
Yeah, well, I didn't want to.
Okay.
All
right.
It's a clam slam. But this move isn't just about pure skill and strength.
Okay, so here we
Hey
go.
everyone, and welcome back to Lady Sport TV. Today we're diving into the world of gymnastics and focusing on a true superstar, the amazing Caitlin Ohashi. Ohashi is a powerhouse gymnast. There is no doubt about it. She's got incredible grace, insane flexibility, and a whole arsenal of signature moves that leave audiences speechless. But there is one move in particular that has become synonymous with Ohashi, a move so unique, so mind-blowing, that it's earned its own name, the clam slam. It's this insanely cool move where she launches herself into the air, doing a mid-air split before making a smooth and powerful landing. That, my friends, is the clam slam.
Holy shit, you
But
need
this move
fucking
isn't just
strong
about pure
legs
skill
for
and
that.
strength, although
Strong
there is plenty of
legs
that
and
too.
very stretched
It's also
legs
about
to do
Ohashi's
that.
unique physique.
Before you do that.
She's got these incredibly strong legs and well-developed glutes, which act like shock absorbers when she hits the ground. That extra padding lets her land that split with minimal impact, which is crucial for pulling off the move safely and with such style. The clam slam is a move with such a high level of difficulty that not just any gymnast can pull it off. It takes a unique combination of flexibility, strength, and, well, thick thighs.
But also the
British
fact that they call it the clam slam.
I
Now,
know.
Wilson tried to do the clam slam once, and let's just say that he had a
the floor like a
less than
sink
graceful
plug.
land. Let's be honest, only someone like Caitlin can pull off this incredibly difficult move, and that's one of the things that makes her so special. She was never afraid to be different, to push boundaries.
But how the fuck
Okay,
do you
so-
get the idea of doing that? Like, holy
It
shit.
probably,
Well-
you know what it could have been? A lot of these, I think some of these moves are like that, are like sheer accidents. And you're like, oh, holy
Well, and I
crap, I
think-
was able to bounce out of that. You know what I mean? And then she decided to keep trying it and doing it on purpose. That had to
But
be
that
happening
is
on
impressive.
This. Hold on.
I know.
So this was a move,
Oh.
but normally, hold on. So normally in this move, you would go down and you would stop. So she was the
Right.
only one who went down and came back up. So it was already a move. She
But
just
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
no,
is
no.
she accidentally
On-
popped up and realized I can use this move.
Yeah,
I-
and so
I did it this time.
figured
We're gonna
out
have to do it
how-
again, right?
I figured out how she got this move done.
I'm
That
sure.
she figured this out in the bathroom.
The
And
bathroom.
don't try
In the
that at
bathroom.
home.
Bathroom.
Don't try that at home. You will dislocate your hips or tear some
Yeah.
ligaments.
No, you're definitely gonna not have a good day if you
Or
do this.
destroy
So
your
anyway-
min.
Yes, your minge. So, anyways, here is the enchanted world of the wild Scottish haggis.
Yes,
Ooh, the heck
please.
is-
And if you've never seen a wild haggis before, here
I
you
love
go.
it.
Haggis has a smaller body size and a lighter coat compared to its highland
I
and
love
lowland
it.
cousins. It feeds on a variety of fruits and leaves, aiding in seed dispersal and thus promoting forest regeneration in its island home.
It's
In
so
essence,
cute.
while they may look different and live in diverse habitats, all haggis
It is so
species are
cute.
interconnected and play a crucial role in maintaining the balance of.
Look at how cute this
They
is.
look like
at how
I
cute this
imagined.
is.
They really do.
Oh, it's so
Little, like, balls
cute.
They are
and
so
dinky.
adorable.
So
Yeah.
adorbs.
Maintaining the balance of life on our
Oh,
planet.
adorable.
Whether it's the lowland haggis managing the growth of heather, the highland soft breed haggis maintaining plant diversity, or the Guinea Island haggis aiding in forest regeneration, these fascinating creatures are essential
It's like a
threads in
monkey
There's
face. I love
different
it.
there's different species of haggis.
the
I
intricate
know. Look
tapestry
at
of life.
that.
However, the existence of these fascinating creatures is threatened. Can we do anything to help? Climate change plays a significant role in altering the habitats of the wild haggis,
Climate change, of course. Of
The
course.
wild
species
haggis.
threatening their survival. Rising temperatures,
yeah.
irregular rainfall patterns, and increased frequency of extreme weather events cause disruption in their delicate ecosystem. These changes can alter the availability of food and water, forcing these creatures to
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my
neck.
Jeebus. God damn it.
migrate or adapt, a challenge not all species can meet. Each of us can play a role in preserving these habitats. We can reduce our carbon footprint, support
Oh my Jeebus. Look at how cute that is.
Oh, that is so cute, Oris.
I
Oh, look
know.
at the fish.
Aw.
reforestation efforts and promote sustainable practices. We can lobby for stricter environmental policies and educate others
I don't even want to know what's going on in this image.
about the threats facing our wildlife.
What end of it was that?
By understanding and respecting the complex interdependence of wild haggis species and
Yeah.
their habitats, we can contribute to the preservation of these unique creatures and the incredible diversity of
What in the fizzity is that? Oh my Jesus.
I
God
don't
damn
know.
it.
life.
Where are your eyes?
AI.
Yeah. Oh God, I love AI.
They
so
honestly look like
much.
they thought they were just big old round bodies and short little legs, and you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so here is Ozzy Osbourne yelling at kids to not snort something. And here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Hey! No way! Ozzy Osbourne?
Yes, just take it from me. Don't snort that stuff.
We weren't planning on snorting it. Yeah, we're gonna mix it with water and hydrate. It's got electrolytes, which your body needs. Yeah, it's delicious.
Whatever you do, don't try freebasing it.
Free what?
And never, ever inject it.
And how would we even...
And don't even think about boofing it, you little perverts.
Boof?
You know, or you stick it up your
Fucking ass.
Do not do that.
Fucking
Do not do
amazing.
that with liquid. I know that was a great.
Was that Ozzy? He didn't sound like he was mumbling. Jeez.
No. Well, they probably had 20 takes to get that done.
Quite surprising that he's still alive.
I don't understand that at all, but yes, it is. Yes. So I don't understand the concepts of that. Like, I mean, I don't even understand how I'm still alive after doing all the drugs I did. But anyways, so here is breaking news. This is
lightweight.
No, totally. Yeah, no, I never fucking shot heroin up my ass. But anyways, here is a
Did I just see your nose grow? No.
yeah, totally.
No, that
this is a new
speaking of that
game show where people have to say things off a teleprompter without ever saying them, without laughing or smiling, and it's called Breaking News. So here we go. Just wait until you hear what this is. This is amazing.
From West Hollywood, California, the only news team that doesn't know what's on the teleprompter before they read it. Anyone who laughs or breaks loses points. This is Breaking News.
Hello, and welcome to Breaking News, the show where we don't know what we're about to say, and we're not allowed to smile or laugh. I'm Taylor Haskell.
And I'm the man the board game Operation was based on. Thanks to modern medicine. I'm alive. Oops. That's a medical device that lets me know the butterflies in my stomach are acting up. Years ago, I swallowed some butterflies.
Our top story tonight, panic at the disco as Studio 54 fills with smoke.
Authorities say that it was the work of teens who wanted to join the disco action and set off a smoke bomb to... Oops. That's an untoward liver.
So they do give them kind of like prompts that are like almost normal for a second, but then at the end oh my jeepus, and it's way more funnier probably for me than most people, because if you've never had to read off of a prompter, it's harder to imagine this. And I've had to read off prompters before, so you kind of do like what Anchorman, right? They said he will say anything that comes on the prompter. And it's kind of that thing. Your brain turns off to some small extent. What you're really doing, just like when every time I read a news article, like I'll be doing tomorrow for Drunk News, I am partially pre-reading, but I'm mainly focused on pronunciating it right and saying the right words and not what I'm reading per se. You know, I am trying to jumble them together to make sure that there is a cohesive thing that I am saying. And sometimes I will jumble up the words to get a point across that it doesn't exactly say. But most of the time, if you're not as used to reading off a prompt as I am, and or having enough stage presence, this is very difficult because you literally don't have enough time to think. And when those lines are going past, you're literally just trying to keep up with it. Not leaving the screen. So this is fucking very fun for me, and I hope y'all have fun with this.
Is that painful?
Not at all.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's just untoward.
The general manager of Studio 54, Tom Cotton, says that the teens access the club by dressing up as vodka salesmen, thick fur coats, big Russian hats, saying things like, "Bring me moose and squirrel, vodka salesman."
The smoke bomb was set off in... that's my knee. It's bending wrong.
Oh, God. Poor thing. Studio 54 was long known for its wild party scene. This was definitely written by Grant. It reopened during COVID, and what's awful is that being open worked out just fine. The party kept going for anyone that wanted to. Justice is a bedtime story we tell to ourselves to make the success of our enemies seem temporary.
Jesus.
If we want real change, we should...
Oh, sorry. That's my genitals.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about the genitals? What about their genitals?
She doesn't say any more about
the operation
it.
woman, isn't she?
Yeah, she is the man that was base of the operation.
Yeah.
Anyways, so remember how we went over how Denmark said that they discontinued a bunch of hot ramen, spicy ramens?
Yeah.
Well, here we go, and here's people tasting those ramens.
Okay.
Okay, and literally, the one is not the fun thing. We need to get to here. Oh, let's get to 4 times. It's 3 times. Okay, sure. Let's get to. Oh, you're gonna have to use the loo, and it's not gonna be fun coming out. That's pretty much all I can say.
Yeah, maybe my tolerance is going.
That's why I don't eat spicy foods like this anymore. Because it's not fun coming out the back end.
Something about, I think, wasn't it Johnny Cash that sang about it?
Oh, yeah.
Burning Ring of Fire?
Yeah, exactly similarly. So here we go. This is sorry that I wore a dying fetus t-shirt to your baby's gender reveal party.
If you do that, you're not really sorry.
No.
Right?
And it's amazing. So watch this. Watch.
Inappropriate metal shirt. Okay.
Yeah. And if you're a metalhead and you accidentally wear a shirt like Cannibal Corpse or whatever to something, and somebody doesn't understand, it's their fault, not yours. Like literally, like if you like, I wear weird t-shirts to weird things that I like. It shouldn't technically, I shouldn't wear it to, but y'all should know me by now. So just watch the reaction.
I would say never wear an I break for abortion shirt to a gender reveal party.
Sure. And wearing a dying fetus band shirt is not that.
You can tell. You
Anyways.
can tell it's a band from the looks of the shirt.
Yeah, and he's not just wearing a kill your fetus thing and a fucking. But anyways.
What? It's a band. I didn't
The
mean
band.
to. I just threw it on this morning. I didn't.
That was the only clean shirt that I had. We don't need to hear the song. It literally is just them saying the same. But that was amazing.
That was amazeballs.
There was a show in the 90s in Britain called The Fast Show. And one of the sketches was this guy who always turned up at funerals, weddings, or wherever, and just said the most inappropriate things ever.
Yeah. Wasn't he hired by people? Like, didn't people hire him to come in to do that? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
No, this was just a sketch show. And the end of the sketch was always...
the sketch show.
He just walked in, and the sketch show was ended as, I'll get my coat. And he just
I remember.
walked out. He walked in, said something really shit, and walked out.
Yeah, now I remember where you're speaking. Yeah, okay. So here's our solution to American Heart Association's cure to American public school foods. And I know that sounds weird, but just wait, and then you'll get it in a second.
The government tells us we need to offer healthy choices in school lunches. But what is healthy, really? Is it this, or is it this? The answer may surprise you.
Welcome to the Pizza Farm, where we are hard at work growing the ripe, juicy pizzas your kids love. What could be healthier than this? Acres of pizza kissed by the sun, stretching
This
as
is
far as the
literally
eye.
what I'm making fun of all the time.
What's this guy's name? Nick Offerman. Or Nick something?
I wish that was so. I wish that there were pizza trees.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me
And
too.
yes, and yes, Mari, it is Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreations. Yes, it is exactly him, and that's why I love him. He is so amazing.
Yeah.
This actor. So, anyways, here we go. Here is how to get pizza from a tree.
Fresh pepperoni, straight from Mother Earth. We also have orchards of taquito trees, soaking up the minerals and vitamins from the sun before we pick them and deliver them straight to those school lunch trays.
Can I have one?
You sure you don't want an apple?
Ew, no way.
Here you go. You see, kids know what their bodies need.
My teeth feel soft.
Go away. These fields produce hot.
Okay. Here we go.
Moist sloppy joes.
This field produces
Sloppy
hot,
Joe
sloppy-
field.
Yeah, here we go.
These fields produce hot, moist, sloppy joes all year round. Thanks to the nutrients in the cola we use to water them.
Oh my God.
Rondo.
It
It's like Rondo. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
exactly.
like with the other ad, whenever anybody mentions electrolytes, I cannot help but think
Idiocracy.
of Idiocracy.
Yeah, no, totally.
But it's got electrolytes.
It's got electrolytes.
Yeah, we salted the
That's what
fucking
plant
earth.
Yeah, they salted the earth with it for sure. Anyways,
And-
let's crack
and
on.
The fun thing also is like, I've heard people say it like Idiocracy is a fun movie until you realize that it's actually a documentary about America.
As soon as we have a butt fuckers restaurant, then we know we're screwed. Anyways, let's crack on.
Like mother's milk. We all want our kids to eat healthy, all-natural food. So stop pushing gross fruits and vegetables on them and let them dig into a fresh-picked bushel of hot, flaky fish fingers.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they keep falling off. We can't get these to stick on the branches. I'm sorry.
Listen, if it's on a plant, it's good for you. Who cares how it got there? French fries are practically salad, which is why I like mine with ranch.
Who cares how it got there? Oh, that's cute.
Jesus. Oh, yes.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
amazing.
Oh yeah, the spaghetti harvest.
so-
I think
Spaghetti
I've
Harvest,
seen that.
that one. Yes, I've seen that
Yeah,
one.
yes. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a trigger warning before this because it talks about abortions, but this gentleman makes this kind of silly since we have taken away Roe versus Wade, and I know this is nothing to laugh at per se, but
The real reason you can't ban abortion is because if you ban
he takes this in an interesting way. Let's put it that way, and it is funny, but this is why. Another major reason why we should not make abortions illegal.
abortion isn't going to go away. It's just going to go underground, which just means like the mob is going to start running abortion, which honestly, I am pro the mafia running Planned Parenthood. I think that would be great. I wish that outside of every Planned Parenthood was just some chubby fat Guido in a tracksuit who looked like Joe Pesci. And then somebody showed up to protest and he was just like, hey, how about you mind your own business? I actually think that would be a great slogan for Planned Parenthood.
That would keep away all the anti-abortionists for sure. Just all
That
these
would.
Italian gangsters hanging out in front of saying, "Hey, why don't you get out of here, eh?"
Parenthood. Mind your own
Get
out.
out.
Somebody shows up to protest with their little sign and he's just like, hey, buddy, I don't know when life begins, but I know when yours is going to end if you don't get out. Every doctor looks like Tony Soprano. He's taking a lady back for a pap. Like, hey, sweetie, right this way. Also, by the way, I got IUDs 2 for 10. Don't tell nobody. You got the good ones too. Copper joints. We'll get one of your hooch today. Get you taken care of. Same day install.
He's,
None of that coming back
you
a
know
week
what,
later.
Slim?
Tell him Dr. Fat Call Mindset.
This guy has a point.
If anybody asks on the way in here what kind of business it
Yeah.
Guy has a point. It's like the guy with the coat. Psst, psst, hey, buddy, come here.
Yeah.
Opens the coat up, all these watches and shit. It's gonna
Yeah,
be like,
exactly,
the same thing for abortions pretty soon.
Well,
You
and
know?
unfortunately, it's more like somebody opens up their coat and there's a bunch of hangers there. Okay, I'm done.
That, I was gonna say that, but I was refraining from that. But it's,
I know, and it's my channel.
Again,
It's
because
my
that's where
channel.
they-
So.
yeah, they did
You
it kind of in
know-
the obscure places where women did get
Yes.
infections.
So
and did
unfortunately,
die
there were
back in the day.
actually back alley abortions that happened
Mhm.
throughout history, in
Yep.
different cultures that didn't have it legal, and that's why we needed to make it legal the way that we did it, because then it made it safer so that you didn't have to go and ask a crackhead.
And public
to-
service announcement. public service announcement,
Okay.
especially later on in a pregnancy when the baby's viable outside the womb normally, and then you have an abortion. That means that the baby probably had a health problem that
Yeah.
made the baby unviable. In other words,
And that's
no one
Right.
goes and has an abortion late on in the
fun.
pregnancy
and
willingly.
it's it's called infanticide at that point, and that only happens if if the
No, that's
baby
only
is
when
definitely
that's only
hold on,
when
hold
it's
on,
born.
hold on. If the baby is not going to survive and there's a chance to save the mother, that's the only time that the
Yeah.
infanticide happens. Nobody goes in right before they have a baby and go, I'm
But
gonna get rid of it,
I don't
honey.
want
No,
this
no.
kid now. No one
I
ever
spent
does
9
that.
months. I spent 9 months with this thing inside of me, and it like fucking tore my body apart. But now, like, I don't want to get rid of it. No,
Yeah,
nobody
but like the Netherlands can always dust off the old abortion boat that used to go to poor countries to help women get abortions.
Well, the thing
Like, and
is,
like we can't now we got used for it again. Go to America and do it in, because then you do it in international waters, so the laws of the land don't apply.
Yeah, but unfortunately, people go to like southern parts of the America, and get it done like very, very illegally, just like butt lifts and other things, and then there's problems. But anyways, what are you gonna do if you're in the middle of fucking nowhere in the middle of the ocean and there's a complication for doing that? Now you're fucked. Now you're literally throwing dead people into the ocean.
The
Actually,
battle
like
of the Netherlands, there was professional doctors.
Yes.
It was actually real doctors, and it was like a real hospital boat. So if there
Yeah, no,
was
I know.
complications, it was run by a government.
But hopefully
Yeah.
there's not complication. If there is a complication, you're kind of beeped. But anyways, let's crack on with the last thingy bubble I have, which is body cam footage of a UFO space car. And they got pulled over in 4 different states trying to get to the alien convention in near Area 51. Is that
Gotcha.
Nevada?
That's
Whatever.
Nevada.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just down near Las
So
Vegas.
here is the UFO car.
Hey, how you doing? I've never stopped the UFO. I kind of agree. Me too. All right.
This is interesting. Huh? I said this is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would not be road legal over here.
Are you coming with us?
I can't.
Hey,
I got to
Reader of
finish
Pain.
working. Can I start to front next Friday?
Sunglasses are cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's right. I said when you're doing
It's
55
not like
miles
road
an hour,
legal
we
here
can get
either.
Well, I can hit the warp speed if you want.
Well, I wouldn't want you to do that. I want you to
He can probably only go 55 miles an hour.
But I mean, did you see any lights on the sunset? Oh, there they are. I think
What?
just above where it says "Law and Crime." Do those look like lights to you? Headlights?
Yeah, there should be some kind of headlights over here and over here, and I
it's
think
supposed
they
to have
do
like
have
brake
tail
lights in the back. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
has to
think
have
they
lights
do
in the
have.
back, front and back.
I think it's legal-esque, but
and
like,
it's also like this. There's one loophole that we got over here, and that's actually if something is an agricultural vehicle. Like if you're a farmer, you can register something like, oh yeah, that's an agricultural vehicle, and then you're allowed to go on the road with it.
yeah, there's no way to do that here. But in all the states they went through to get to Nevada, they didn't find anything that that made it legal enough for them to give them a ticket. They were stopped in 4 or 5 states, but
Yeah, there are a
nobody
couple
gave
here.
them.
Every state has their own like road rules, right? So that's
Versions-
probably
yeah,
why
totally,
they kept getting pulled
totally.
over, just because.
And in every state they got pulled over, but they never got a ticket, a citation, or any other thing other than a warning, because legally that technically works, but they are pushing the limits on what the Americas would consider it being a vehicle.
It was heading to Roswell, New Mexico for the UFO festival.
Yeah, exactly, Timely. So that's the other reason why. If
It
they
just
were
said he
just
got
like
pulled
traveling,
over. I think that was that one cop. Yeah. Go ahead.
If they were to be just driving around the country without a destination, they probably would have gotten shut down, gotten the car towed, and blah 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 yakety schmackety. But if you're like, I'm going to a convention through here, and then I literally have like the right plate kind of options. I do have lights, and once again, not once again, but another thing is, if they're only driving during the day, they technically don't have to have lights and backlight. But they need to have stoplights. No, totally. They need to have indicators and stop.
Well, technically, like over here, like you can do like you have to have a way to indicate where you're going. Doesn't necessarily have to be a light. Hey, back.
Yeah, you can do hand motions, but if they have the
apparently
the
he
top
had
on,
this guy had a retract. Apparently, this guy had a expired registration on his car as well, so that didn't help him out.
Yeah, no, but luckily for him, most of the officers that stopped him, CHP, I don't know, troopers, whatever,
they gave him a warning.
Most of everybody let him go, and he actually did make it down to the UFO festival. So, well, you're right. It matters on what state, I think, but they do have to have you have to have brake lights and turn signal lights, right?
Yes,
but you don't technically don't have to have front lights as and as a you don't have to have front lights and blah blah. Anyways, they found out.
Looks like those are front lights on his thing, Slim.
No, I believe there probably are, but just once again, I was reiterating that if they didn't, then as long as they're going during the day, they technically didn't have to. But I believe they had fucking everything else, and also have seatbelts, and I believe that it may have had that as well, but I'm not sure. Once again, they got stopped 5 times before they got to the UFO convention, and nobody cited them. So they must have had most.
So they
of their
weren't able. Really quick, they were able to drive through the night, so it had to have had lights on it.
Sure.
It had to have.
So,
I'm looking at a posting on it right now.
So it is the DOT and okay, sure. Yes, and do they get cited every time, or do they get warned? That's a completely silly.
As far as I can tell, they got
too.
warnings. Like in Oklahoma, they had an obscured plate. In one state, it was an expired plate. So I think it had to do with the registration on the vehicle. That was the main thing.
Okay.
But I think because of novelty, it was like, we'll let you go. Just go.
Yeah, and they were going somewhere.
You can build something like this and make it road legal. That is an option.
Yeah, you can.
Like
you
over
can.
here, like you can't have pointy things sticking out of the car, and there's certain dimensions you have to apply to.
But that seems why they actually did get pulled over and the things and stuff was because of Maya, was that. But anyways, they didn't get actually ticketed, cited, or anything. They got warned, and they, to the best of my knowledge, they made it to the UFO thingies of the convention, yes. And my homegirl that I've been hanging out with lately, Kat, she said, asked me if I wanted to go to that next year. So I will probably be at that convention next year.
Oh, nice.
If we're not at another festival, because she wants to go and do some festival stuffs with me and things and stuff. So eventually you will find out. Eventually you'll find out. A Cat will come on screen and show herself whenever she's around the next couple times. And we will be working on projects together. So,
and you can get their sunglasses on Amazon.
I'd be curious how many miles per gallon this sucker gets.
It's gotta be somewhat heavy, even if it's made out of like a tin or something. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I would like
to
know
aluminum,
that as
maybe.
well.
If he's smart, he would have made out of aluminum.
Yeah, probably,
that'd be nice.
Aluminium, yeah, it could be aluminium.
He probably has a roll cage underneath there just to protect him, like bars and things to protect him.
Well,
okay, I see the lights. It's on the bottom where the saucer slopes down. There's lights under that, and it has a skirt on it, so it's on the skirt. I think the top things are just for like lasers for show. like pretend lasers for
Yeah.
show or something.
Okay.
Okay.
Where the hell was that video?
I
That's
don't
weird.
know.
It was like right here. It was like right here, and then now it's gone. I
Yeah,
must.
they don't
I
show the
hope I
back
didn't.
at all, but they do show the
Nope.
front. So yeah,
I
interesting.
must have unclicked it somehow. That's weird. Okay. Anyways,
Demon,
let's just crack on with
12 parsecs on the gallon. Okay.
totally.
I'd be curious how much it gets. Let's see. They didn't really specify, but yeah.
It's so long ago. I don't want to look it up. Okay, let's just find a song to exit out of here. We're gonna find something that is not as AI because we're gonna do that for probably next week. Is doing all the AI stuff.
Yeah, you got to put the AI stuff in a different
I know.
playlist, dude.
I have way too many playlists. I totally know that.
Hey, reader.
Hey, reader.
Hi, reader.
Oh, you posted a bit earlier as well. Okay.
Okay, we're just gonna totally go with this that we played the other day, and you're welcome, everybody. Again.
Wow.
Oh, we're totally gonna slow this down, and totally, we're not gonna listen to that fast
totally.
again.
No.
Oh.
Yes, I'm gonna eat that grass, baby. You can eat my ass, and maybe I'll fist you.
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure.
Yes, I'm gonna eat that grass, baby. You can eat my ass, and maybe I'll fist you. Licking and sucking, deep squeezing.
I just picture like an Annette Funicello, Frankiella movie, and they're dancing just on the beach. One of the
Totally,
beach blanket bingo
definitely.
movies.
Totally.
Savoring each tender expanse, your gaze locked with mine. Our hearts as one, like this is the only we will ever define. Baby, you can eat my ass. Yes, I'm gonna eat that grass. Baby, you can eat my ass, and maybe I'll fist you. Baby, you can eat my ass. Yes, I'm gonna eat that grass. Baby, you can eat my ass, and maybe I'll fist you.
All right, folks. I'm gonna look through my thingies right quick. and
Mari.
just
Fucking need to time me out again.
Mari.
Brain is not like Mari.
You should have
Mari
seen
mean.
this coming, dude. You should have seen this coming.
Mari's mean.
Okay, so this isn't
No doggy with turtle video.
this isn't a thingy-mabobber. So it's not AI. So I think we can end on this.
Aw, Bert and Ernie.
Most objected to about the vaccine, and he did a very poor job, just a very poor job. And I will tell you, not only poor there, but throughout the entire world, we're no longer respected as a country.
President Trump, we will get to immigration later in this block. President Biden, I want to give you an opportunity to respond to this question about the national debt.
This is great.
He had the largest national debt of any president in a 4-year period, number one. Number two, he got $2 trillion tax cut, benefited the very wealthy. What I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. I mean, billionaires in America. And what's happening? They're in a situation where they, in fact, pay 8.2% in taxes. If they just paid 24%, 25%, either one of those numbers, they'd raise $500 billion, I should say, in a 10-year period. We'd be able to wipe out his debt. We'd be able to help make sure that all those things we need to do, child care, elder care, eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with
the things.
Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden. Biden President Trump.
Well, he's right. He did beat Medicare. He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare because all of these people are coming in. They're putting them on Medicare. They're putting them on Social Security. They're going to destroy Social Security. This man is going to single-handedly destroy Social Security. These millions and millions of people coming in, they're trying to put them on Social Security. They think we're stupid. They think we're very.
Yeah, that's not what's
No, they're
happening.
not.
But okay.
No, that's not what's happening. I know.
Anyways, let's go to yeah, exactly.
I love that little parody of it. That's cute.
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've seen those two fuckers.
I know.
There we go. We'll end on this Heritage Foundation's 2025 song.
Howdy, folks.
Okay.
Mangy Fellows here. The Heritage Foundation has been real concerned that not enough people are hearing about their Project 2025 plans. So I got here the Kevin Roberts song for you. We don't think we'll have to kill you if you let us
Just
have
our way.
We won't murder your whole family if you listen to what we
say.
If you get in line behind us, you may see another day. We don't think we'll have to kill you if you let us have
Get our way.
In 2025, if Trump's elected, we got plans. We'll transform America to be more like
Afghanistan.
We'll put headscarves on the women, prosecute those who are gay, because the heritage folks know that is the real American way.
Wow.
We don't think we'll have to kill you if you let us have our way. We won't murder your whole family if you listen to what we say. If you get in line behind us, you may see another day. We don't think we'll have to kill you if you let us have our way.
Okay. That was a great parody. Okay, that is pretty much all that we have for today for the stuffs and the things. So yes, tomorrow is Drunken News Report, and we have a bunch of fun things to go over for that. And then we're going to be doing Crackpot Conspiracies for Thursday. And then Friday, I will be flying out to the Californias to meet up with Skits. And then Saturday, I will be meeting at Flat Earth Pizza in Nevada with Mamas, Skits, Wolfie, and families. Let's put it that way. So there'll be a lot of us, and we'll do.
We'd probably be 11 or 12 of us. So
and we're gonna do some content. So we may do a small live stream. Yeah, we'll do a small live stream, or we'll do a bunch of shorts, or we'll do some content. To share with everybody in the next week.
I guess Global Dad wants to check out the competition. Oh,
sure. Yes, exactly. So yes, it's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll keep you all updated on all that stuff. If anybody is in the area and wants to meet up with us, message one of us on the Decimal Cores or somewhere, and then we will let you know where and when and stuff and things.
It's pretty easy to get to. I can get you directions and the address and everything. It's really easy to get to in Carson City. So
yeah, okay. Thank you, Mari, for becoming a 2-month member. It's so cool you guys can meet. Yes, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we're gonna make some content out of it and share with you all our experiences with meeting up. So, anyways, let's crack on and get the fuck out of here. And tomorrow is Drunken News Report. So we'll see you all over there tomorrow. For that, I have a bunch of crazy fun stuff and things for the news report. So everybody say bye, and we'll get the fuck out of here.
Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Get out of here.